hate crimes and hate speech are up by 638% in Japan against the Jehovah's Witnesses. If you've been following my channel for some time, then this comes as no surprise, because earlier on in the year, we spoke about what's actually happening to the Jehovah's Witnesses in Japan. Let's talk about it. Hello beautiful people and welcome to my channel. My name is Monica for those who are new. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you are a returning subby, welcome back. I create ExJw or ex-Jehovah's Witness and beauty content, and for today's video I'm going to bring together these two different niches. I'm going to talk about the violence that is prominent within the Jehovah's Witness community while I'm doing my makeup. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and in the comment section let us know if you have ever witnessed or experienced some form of violence within the Jehovah's Witness community, so we can show people and let people know that this is very much prominent. Let's get into it. So in 2022, the former Prime Minister of Japan, the former Prime Minister of Japan got assassinated by someone who was part of a high control religion. This was in 2022. And after that, people initially, of course, were shocked because Japan has very strict gun control. So it's not very usual for them to have like mass shootings or things like that, like in America. Like, it was a shock for the people. And initially, of course, people were upset until they found out why this happened. Because in Japan and a lot of Asian countries, I have come to realize is that people are very tired of high control religions. And because of that, the government of Japan was forced to basically investigate the Jehovah's Witnesses. They had a whole Q&A which the government put together and asked former Jehovah's Witnesses and active Jehovah's Witnesses what is happening in the organization, all the child abuse allegations. Like, they really went in and investigated all of that. This was actually put together by the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare, and they released this Q&A in regards to child abuse taking place within the Jehovah's Witnesses. Their findings were obviously very shocking. I'll just share a few, but I will have the articles linked down in the description box below. This is things we already knew. Like, child abuse starts as young as 3 years old, where people are literally hitting their children for falling asleep at kingdom halls or during meetings, and you are also most likely to be SA'd by someone in your congregation. But I do want to read to you guys just some of these hate speeches and hate crimes happening in Japan, because I don't support it. Yes, the Jehovah's Witnesses are a destructive organization, but we all know that there are innocent people who are part of this religion and they don't deserve to be attacked. They don't deserve to be hurt. And that's why I will keep reiterating that as soon as you wake up from the Jehovah's Witnesses and you realize that, oh my gosh, this religion is actually very destructive, that is your signal to leave. So here's what this article actually has to say. I will just remind you guys that this publication or organization is very much biased or in support of the Jehovah's Witnesses, but I actually like reading from all perspectives because I want to know what these people are thinking. Like, I need to understand what their rationale is. So here's what they said. In 2023, the Jehovah's Witnesses in Japan were the victims of hundreds of acts of online hate speech and innumerable acts of discrimination and intolerance at their places of work, at school, and in their neighborhoods. The following are a few recent examples. February 9 and 14, 2024, letters threatening the mass of Jehovah's Witnesses were left at their places of worship in Haigo Ward and Kita Ward, Kobe. February 11, 2024, an elderly female witness was violently attacked in Chiba. The assailant kicked her down a flight of stairs and then grabbed her by the hair and continued to fiercely kick her in the stomach. Oh my gosh. February 21, 2023, two female witnesses were violently assaulted while peacefully sharing in their religious evangelism on a public street in Kita Ward, Tokyo. By no means do we as ex-Jehovah's Witnesses condone violence. No, we do not. I don't think it's okay for Jehovah's Witnesses to be attacked, even if we do not agree with their teachings and what is currently happening in the organization. I don't think attacking them is the right thing to do. So I am not in favor of the hate crimes. Now, specifically to hate speech, what is hate speech? what is actually hate speech? Let's talk about that, because what I've realized about this specific organization or this specific publication is that when they refer to hate speech, it is literally people talking about their past experiences in the Jehovah's Witness community. It is people being honest about what has happened to them. It is people sharing the destructive things taking place within this community, because the Jehovah's Witnesses are also very much secretive. A lot of people who are outside of this religion don't know what is happening. So to just label everything as, no, it's hate speech, if you are talking negatively about the Jehovah's Witnesses, it is hate speech, that I cannot agree with, because we have to be honest, we have to be critical, and we all have the right to share our stories and experiences as honestly as possible. So I do not agree, of course, with people being threatened, like people sending death threats. That is not okay, guys. That is so gross. That is so disgusting. And you're basically stooping just as low as these evil JW elders. This is why I will continue encouraging you guys every single time I upload a video here on YouTube to leave the Jehovah's Witnesses as soon as you wake up. Like, as soon as you realize that, oh, they are harming children in this organization. They are what? Destroying lives, not informing the authorities, not seeing abuse as a crime. I'm out. I am out. This religion is very toxic, and this is why there's so much violence in it. And a lot of people who are biased towards the Jehovah's Witnesses will say, no, that is not true. The Jehovah's Witnesses are a peaceful religion, very peaceful people. They don't cause any trouble. Tell me why they had a mass shooting in Germany last year. No, tell me why. Please explain to me why there are still men within the Jehovah's Witness community fighting over power. That's what happens within the Jehovah's Witness community. The very peaceful community where these people don't do anything bad. They just want to talk about God and spread his word. That's what happens in their house. No, violence is not common, Monica. Violence is not that common in the Jehovah's Witness community. Are you sure about that? Because an explosive device also went off in India last year as well. There were Jehovah's Witnesses who got kidnapped in Mali. Leave while you still can, guys. Honestly, leave while you still can. Don't wait for something to happen to you that is bad, that is negative, before you realize, like, oh, maybe it's time to leave the Jehovah's Witnesses. Like, maybe it's time to walk away. Just leave, guys. Like, as soon as you wake up, as soon as you realize that, oh my goodness, this religion is destructive, leave. Leave, and do not look back. Imagine being part of a religion where every other day there's people fighting, where every other day there's children being harmed, and the police are not informed, the police are not even told. It is hidden from members that, hey, there's someone in your congregation who's harming children. Because again, the government of Japan showed in their study, people who are SA'd in the Jehovah's Witness community, it is someone in your congregation. So do you really now want to be hanging around people who harm children? Because if you're a Jehovah's Witness and you are here defending them, that's what you're defending. Don't forget, that is what you are defending. The incident that happened in India, that was at a convention, mind you. At a convention, an explosive device went off. Imagine there with your little lunch boxes, your beautiful family, you are there happy, excited, and then something like that happens. People need to wake up and realize that God and an institution or a group of people is not one thing. God is not just there caring about the Jehovah's Witnesses, because if that was true, wouldn't the sun just shine for them? Wouldn't it just rain for them? If you believe in God, he or she is looking out for all of us. Oh wow, I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but yeah, this pencil just really opens up my eyes without being too harsh like a white liner, because sometimes a white liner can be very harsh. So I really like this pencil. But yeah, if you are waking up from the Jehovah's Witnesses, you made the right decision for yourself. You truly looked out for yourself, because this religion, it is dangerous, guys. It is very dangerous. I don't know what else will convince you other than the violence that is taking place within the different kingdom halls, the harming of children that they also hide from authorities. I would not expose myself, my family, or my children to this organization. It is very dangerous. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.